Are you feeling that familiar knot of dread tightening in your stomach, 49ers faithful, as we stare down a critical week 2 without our starting quarterback? Or are you, like me, starting to feel a surge of something else entirely, a quiet, undeniable confidence brewing beneath the surface of all that anxiety? Because while the headlines scream about injuries and uncertainty, the San Francisco 49ers just received a colossal gift, one that could redefine our early season narrative and set the stage for a truly remarkable journey. This isn't just about weathering a storm. It's about discovering the true depth and resilience of this team, a resilience that's been quietly building piece by crucial piece. Yes, the news of Brock Purdy's likely absence this weekend, coupled with the lingering concerns around George Kittle, cast a long shadow. It's a gut punch, no doubt, especially after the high-octane start to the season. But peel back that first layer of disappointment, and you'll find a silver lining the size of Candlestick Park, a series of developments that have swung the pendulum of hope firmly back in our favor. Let's talk about this gift, because it's not just one thing, it's a cascade of positive updates that have transformed the mood around Santa Clara. Imagine the collective sigh of relief that swept through the practice facility today as key playmakers, previously sidelined with various ailments, returned to the field. Jawan Jennings, the gritty, indispensable third-down threat, was out there doing light conditioning with Trent Williams, the cornerstone of our offensive line. Just days ago, Jennings was in considerable pain. Now he's moving, he's working, and the quick turnaround from his clean MRI results on Monday is nothing short of miraculous. This isn't full participation yet, but it's a monumental step, a beacon of hope for his availability sooner rather than later. But the good news doesn't stop there. The list of returning Warriors is truly inspiring. Yetur Gross-Matos, who was an absolute force last weekend, was back. Nick Bosa, after his well-deserved vet rest, was back. Ben Barch, whose injury history has been a concern, was back, a huge development given he was listed day-to-day. Christian McCaffrey, another recipient of vet rest, was back, as were Jordan Watkins and Jordan James. This isn't just a few players. This is a significant portion of our depth and star power, all back on the practice field, preparing to face the New Orleans Saints. Why is this so critical? Because the 49ers need every single weapon they can muster as they head into New Orleans, especially with M. Jones stepping under center. This isn't just a game, it's an opportunity for this team to demonstrate its true character, its ability to thrive even when facing adversity. It will tell us volumes about Brock Purdy's importance, yes, but even more so about M. Jones's capabilities and, crucially, about the enduring genius of Kyle Shanahan. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, M. Jones. The reports from Ian Rappaport suggested Purdy could be out 2 to 5 weeks, a timeline that would send shivers down any fan's spine. However, John Lynch offered a slightly more optimistic outlook on KBR today, describing it as a week-to-week situation, with the feeling after the MRI scans being more on the positive side than what it could have been. While week-to-week isn't ideal, Lynch's comments hint that the initial fears of a long-term absence or even an IR stint have been alleviated. This could mean Purdy's return is closer than the initial 5-week projection, perhaps even 1 or 2 weeks. The team, as always, is playing it close to the vest, but the underlying sentiment is one of relief. So M. Jones steps in. And yes, he comes with his own set of controversies and question marks. But here's where Nick Bosa, ever the insightful leader, made an absolutely brilliant point that no one else seems to be talking about. It's actually better for a QB2 like M. Jones to get a start early in the season rather than in Week 10. Why? Because right now, Jones isn't far removed from the extensive practice reps he received in training camp. Later in the season, backup quarterbacks are often relegated to scout team work, losing that vital rhythm and connection with the first-team offense. This early opportunity means Jones is still sharp, still familiar with the playbook, and still comfortable throwing to these guys. Given how banged up the wide receiver room has been, Jones isn't in a significantly worse position than Purdy, save for the lack of recent in-game rhythm. Think about it. Jones has had ample time to work with players like Jordan Watkins, whose impressive catch in camp was thanks to a perfectly laced ball from Jones. While Watkins' immediate game day impact remains to be seen, that connection speaks volumes. Looking at Jones's career, his EPA per play shows a strong 2021 under Josh McDaniels, followed by a decline, though he did have some solid games against the Titans and Texans last year. Concerns about his mistakes and inconsistencies echo some of the critiques leveled at Sam Darnold before his resurgence. However, and this is crucial, this weekend presents Jones with arguably the best scenario he has ever played in. Forget his time in Jacksonville. This is a different beast entirely. He's got Kyle Shanahan, one of the most brilliant play callers in the NFL. The offensive line, despite some fan concerns, is still a significantly better unit than what he had with the Jaguars. And the running back room? It's night and day. With Christian McCaffrey and Brian Robinson Jr., both expected to have a major impact, Jones will benefit from a dominant run game that will alleviate immense pressure. McCaffrey himself, after a gritty 31-touch performance last week, even took some strategic breaks, a testament to the depth and trust in the other backs. John Lynch echoed this confidence, stating, "We're really pleased to have Mac here. Mac was a guy back in the draft process we studied a lot. He can run our offense and run it well, and we don't have to change a whole lot while he's out there." Christian McCaffrey further affirmed, "He's a great guy, really excited to work with him, and thinks he's going to do just fine." The message is clear. Keep it simple, focus on execution, and let the system and surrounding talent elevate Jones. But the true secret weapon, the foundation upon which this team can still contend, lies on the other side of the ball, the Saleh effect. Week 1 gave us a tantalizing glimpse of Robert Saleh's impact, and it felt incredibly good. The defense was not just good, it was dominant. The San Francisco 49ers posted the fastest time to pressure in the entire NFL last weekend. A staggering feat for a defensive line that is primarily young and inexperienced. This all-gas, no-brakes mentality is a direct reflection of Saleh's philosophy and energy. And it wasn't just the pass rush. The team coverage rates from Week 1 saw the 49ers ranked number 3 in the entire NFL. Saleh's return has brought a simple, yet incredibly effective coverage scheme, and the absence of busted coverages was a welcome sight. This defensive prowess is the bedrock. It's what allows the team to win gritty games, the kind of games that felt out of reach last season. Consider the post-game win expectancy report from SF Data Niners. The 49ers win expectancy on Sunday was a mere 48%. This was a true 50-50 game, filled with 2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries, a blocked field goal, and a missed field goal, a chaotic battle where momentum swung wildly. Yet, the 49ers found a way to win. These were the games that slipped away last year, the games where leads evaporated or critical catches were dropped. This year, under Saleh's influence and Shanahan's strategic genius, they are finding ways to close them out. This isn't just about individual plays. It's about a collective mindset and unwavering determination to own the opposition. And speaking of individual plays, let's talk about Yetur Gross-Matos again. His pass rush win rate through Week 1 was an astounding 30.8%, making him number 1 among interior defensive linemen. That kind of production demands more snaps, Mr. Saleh. It's a testament to the talent being unleashed within this defensive scheme. As we look ahead to the New Orleans Saints game, it's clear this will be a fascinating contest. It will tell us so much, what this offense is truly capable of without Brock Purdy, what Jones can bring to the table, and the enduring power of Kyle Shanahan's system. It will be a chess match between Shanahan and Brandon Staley, a test of wills and schemes. There's so much to unpack, so much to anticipate. So, 49ers faithful, as you absorb this news, I want to hear from you. How are you feeling about this gift of returning players and the defensive dominance we're witnessing? Do you share my cautious optimism for Jones in this unique situation? Drop your thoughts, your predictions, and your unwavering support in the comments below. Let's ignite the discussion and show the league the strength of the faithful. And if you found this report insightful, please hit that like button to help us spread the word. We're in for a wild ride, and I can't wait to experience every moment of it with all of you.